Good evening, my friends, and welcome to episode 2 of Blueprince Curse Mode. Last time out, we made really good progress in that we've got the gem mine sorted out, we've got the outside room sorted out, we've got... we haven't unlocked Blackbridge yet. We need to power up the laboratory to get that, so we've not got that yet. Our goal for today, right? Our goal for today, and bear in mind, we're gonna do hundreds of days trying to get to room 46, right? We're starting with only 13 steps. Our goal for today: upgrade discs. Upgrade discs. I've been scouring my memory hole for where have we found upgrade discs exactly in this game? We found a lot. We found a lot more than 5, but what I could remember off the top of my head is there's definitely one in the car boot, there's one in the office, there's one in the tomb. We got that pretty recently in the main game. Mechanarium definitely has one, and there's definitely one in the ladyship's chamber. But I'm sure we're going to come across others as well. I have a feeling there's probably 1 or 2 in the basement areas, in the underground areas, and things like that, and maybe one in a safe somewhere. But I'm sure we'll find others. But we're gonna try and get some upgrades. That's the plan for today. Or power up Blackbridge. That would also be quite nice. We're just gonna see. We're just gonna see where the drafts take us. It's day 9. Let's go. In the chat, we have Zephyronicus. Good evening to you, Zephyronicus. Great to see you. Happy Thursday. Tell you what a week it's been as well. It feels like the whole week has had genuinely every day something that usually would be the biggest story of the year. Wild. It's been a crazy week. Let's grab... Oh yes! Improving our allowance as well. That would be good. Do we do the outside room? No, let's not do the outside room, because if we happen upon the tools for a burning glass or a torch, the tomb is where we will go. Den is a great early pick. Yep, happy with the den. Tell you what, I've been playing a little bit of... closet. Yeah, let's get 2 items nice and early. And what's it going to give us? Dice and a key. I like it. I like it. We could try and take that dice to the outside room. Try and go for a schoolhouse. And with a schoolhouse, there is of course a possibility of then going underground and actually having a look in that underground area. Maybe. But, well, no. Stick with my first thought. Oh, do you know what? +3 steps. +3 steps. That'll be very nice. Bedroom is kind of null. It costs us a step but gives us steps. And I think I would prefer to get to the wing. And we have a gem for our trouble. Courtyard is a nice pick there. Oh, of course, that costs 2 gems. Okay, I haven't quite yet remembered to dial in on billiard room. I think, right? Not Nook. We'll take billiard room. Yeah, I haven't quite dialed in yet on... Oh yeah, this is curse mode. We want more blue rooms. 40. 5 times 2 is 10. And then we've got an 8 divided by 4 is going to be a 2. Then we've got 20 minus 15 is 5 times 3. Brings you back to 15. And then divided by 15, that's going to be 1. Lovely. Now, I tell you what, right? The secret garden keys are a find. That's a find, because that distributes food everywhere. That's going to be super handy. Now, I tell you what, I've been playing a bit of Talos Principle 2 in the last few days. Episode 1 is going to be dropping tomorrow, and it's so good, isn't it? Talos Principle 2. Pantry for the food. So yeah, so episode 1 of Talos Principle 2 drops tomorrow. And after playing a bit of Talos Principle 2, man, you move slowly in Blueprince, don't you? It's a far more realistic walking speed, but Talos Principle 2, you are racing around the place by comparison, aren't you? You really do feel the difference. Drawing room? No, we don't have the gem, even though it will give us the gem back. Shoot. It's going to need to be spare room then, isn't it? It's going to need to be spare room. Ah, we get nothing! You get nothing! Okay, parlour for the gems. Parlour for the gems seems like a really clear pick there. 13, 12 steps. Like, we're doing okay, steps-wise. Getting an orange in the pantry is really nice. The white box does not have a statement. Well, that is true, and that's neither true or false. So this must be false, then. The gems are in a box with a statement. Bing! That's a little tricky, because it does dead-end us over there, but getting 5 steps every time you draft a bedroom, it'll make this will be really hard to snake up and down. But we've got first-time chatter Garticus in the chat. Good evening to you. Good evening to you. What day are we in curse mode? This is day 9. So this is episode 2 of curse mode, because we're doing the days reasonably quickly, of course. Well, I'm just pontificating over this pick here. Oh, we've got Devoraj in the chat over on the YouTube as well. Welcome. Good evening. But yeah, guys, because as far as main game spoilers go, we've just finished Act 3 on the main game, so save us from any really, really late game spoilers, but anything up to and including, you know, what you find inside the treasure trove, for example, is fine, you know. I'm really tempted to take nursery for the steps, but I think the correct decision here, is probably hallway. It does cost us our key, but with our metal detector, we will find more keys. Maybe even right now. Okay, I am clearly struggling with my seeing right now. Oh, okay, there it is. Right. Back over this way. If we can secret garden, we will be looking absolutely laughing. We're going to take corridor here because corridor's always left unlocked and we don't have a key to lose. Got absolutely coined on. You are correct. You are correct. We've got Polite Thrall in the chat as well. Hello. Good evening to you. Good evening to you. Boudoir's a pick, isn't it? Yeah. I'm reasonably happy to take Boudoir there. It keeps us crawling up the east wing, but also, unfortunately, we don't have an upgrade at all. But it does give us one of those. Now, we really want a locked door. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Now, with that... Oh, and a broken lever as well. We're doing it, chat. Room 46. This run... No, probably not, to be honest. Okay, spreading food all the way around the house, though, is super duper duper useful. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll be able to hit the antechamber. As I say, our goal right now is not really antechamber. Our goal right now is just to try and get some upgrade discs. Some upgrades, some extra allowance. You know, we're working on the marginal gains. Marginal gains. Have I had any room upgrades yet? No, none. No, we've not had any upgrade. Oh, we have upgraded Gemstone Cavern, Westgate Path. Those are our only two upgrades. We've not taken an outer room. And we tend not to, unless we're in a position to be able to get a decent number of steps and actually have it sort of do something for us. We're going to draft these two, but we might take this as an opportunity to now walk back, given that there will be food on our way, and actually draft the outside room. That's locked. Shame. Oh man, we're getting coined again. No, we're getting keyed. Nice. That means we can open that other one up. Office has an upgrade disc in it. Office has an upgrade disc. We absolutely... Yeah, we're 100% taking that. Like, there's no reason we wouldn't take that, even though it's a dead end. Let's get that open. Right, there's our disc. Let's do the upgrade first, and then we'll go and claim a gem. Everett Topanga in the chat. Happy New Year to you. What's my cloister of choice? In the main game, we have Cloister of Dowager, which I eminently regret, because we were offered Cloister of Draxus, and I definitely should have taken that. Bunk Room. Bunk Room's an interesting one. If you have exactly 2 hallways, double your keys. If you have exactly 2 green rooms, double your gems. If you have exactly 2 shops, double your coins. It's... Bunk Room, I think, is kind of one of the most disappointing upgrades we could have had. Like, Parlour is better, Nook is better, Cloister's obviously better. Bunk Room upgrades are particularly unexciting. Draxus is your second fave, but you have a different fave, which would be a spoiler so you wouldn't name it. Yeah, I'm aware that the Cloister upgrades are randomized, like you get offered 3 of 8. And yeah, 100% should have picked Draxus. I do have regrets about that. But I didn't realise that dead ends would be so important. Devoraj asks, may I show what I think is absolutely the best cloister? Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, I mean we've already chosen our cloister, right? I mean, it's really circumstantial each way, isn't it? And you're not even turning the rooms multicolored or anything like that. So I think it's really between hallways and green rooms. Because doubling your money, I don't think is a terribly exciting prospect, to be honest. It's just a question of, what are we more likely to run out of? Keys or gems? Well, what we found in the main game is definitely that we tend to be a lot more gem-rich than key-rich. We've definitely lost more runs by locking ourselves out of rooms than we have by not having the gems to draft what we need. So I think we'll take the hallways one. Let's take 2 hallways. Okay. Joya's a cool one. You're a cloister fiend. And Devorage says, my fave is definitely Joya. Yeah, okay. Plus 5 steps from a course permanently per kitchen pantry drafted from the cloister. Ah, fair. Oh, a little bit of money down here. Lovely. Right. Turn that on. And if I go to my handy notebook, study is... Wait, hang on, no, we're in office. 0303. Lovely. Now, with our key, do we draft that one? I think we draft it, but we're not going to go that way. We're going to go this way, and we're going to try and find fruit. Gymnasium? No. No. Ah, if I go into commissary, I will really want to... It'd be 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I need to find fruit in one of these 4 rooms. Commissary might have running shoes though. So, come on. Let's do it. What have you got for me? Shovel. Shovel is a great way to get out from under the steps limitation that we have. And magnifying glass brings us 1 step closer to burning glass, and if we get burning glass, we would definitely try and take the tomb outside. That's so good. That's not as cool, but still really good. Plat Cat greetings. Just dropping in to say hi. Hello, Plat Cat. Hello. Did we spread gold? We did not spread gold. No, we didn't. We forgot to log in. Yeah, that's true. We do need to spread gold. Is it worth spending 2 steps to do that? No. I'm going to say that it isn't. And that we will just bask in the sadness of knowing that we didn't do something that we clearly should have done. Because realistically, why wouldn't we have done that? Let's draft this room. Utility closet is pretty decent. Or we just take Nook to point us to the north again. Right. But what we're looking for is food. So an apple is good to see. A banana is even better. Another apple in here, lovely. And then of course we have dig spots here. Rock. And a key. Can we see... I see an apple. That's not worth going in for if an apple's only worth 2 steps. Almost missed that one. Okay, this is pretty great. Do we... Right, we're one flame away from getting the lift open, so do we try and pull tomb with our dice, or do we try and pull schoolhouse? We've got the magnifying glass. If we can find workshop, we're looking really good for tomb, to be honest. Dining room's pretty great. Oh, we've not reached rank 8 yet, though. We'll take the dining room. Library, planetarium, storeroom. I think just library. I mean, library's kind of a little bit irrelevant, to be fair. Maybe storeroom? No, library. Library gives us one additional drafting sort of opportunity. Coupon book is not the best thing to have found, but it's okay. Music room will give us... Probably will end up giving us a silver key or a prism key. Conference room might be better here. And it means that we're not using up our gems. That's great to see there. Coupon book could be good for buying bananas. You are absolutely right. Maybe we'll get conference room and steps. And it was big brain. Okay. I feel like I don't want the dead end there. We'll take West Wing Hall and suffer the loss of a key. If we can put a dead end here, I'm happy to see one. Planetarium is fine to put there. Kitchen is arguably even better. As you say, bananas for sale. And if we have the trophy room, good luck with that. But yeah. I would love to have morning room in today's draft pool. Okay. Can we find 4 more coins before we have to come back? Can we find 4 more coins? But then we have to come back and then we're going again. No, I think just 2 bananas is the play, right? Oh no, it only cost 1. Oh, it's a reduction of 1 from the listed price. Right. So maybe... Shoot, maybe we should literally just spam bananas. Let's take a second banana, at least. 18... no, maybe we should do all. We're going to do all, because then we can go further. We can go further, jump higher, right? If we find 8 coins, so be it. But look, we've got 23 steps now. We're doing great. We don't have exactly 2 hallways, but doubling our keys wouldn't do anything here anyway. We do, however, have a shovel. Like, all of these are dead ends for us anyway. We do, however, have a shovel. Patio has dig spots, and it will spread gems into the conference room, which we can now walk back to. So we can take that if we happen to get to the archives, of course. 1 coin. Come on. Worthless old brick. We have Spiper in the chat. Hello, Spiper. Happy New Year to you. Okay, conference. Back to the conference room. Pick up our gems. We should, yes. 3 gems is what I'm expecting roughly there. So we've got a path with the Nook and a path with the commissary. I could really, really do with... We have such a long walk back now, though. It's such a long walk back through here, up to the Nook. Do we now take the outer room? And I feel like... maybe we do now take the outer room. Right? Because we've got so many good... We've got a good bunch of steps here now. Well, I say that. I mean, we're on 17, so we're only actually four more than we would usually. Oh, we've got Gage Blackwood in the chat. Hello, sorry, I didn't see you there. I didn't see you there. It's only 4 more than we would actually start on anyway. If we come back with like 9 steps left, it's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to waste it all. Yeah, actually, we actually don't have enough time anyway, do we? No, I think we've got to just continue on. I think we just have to continue on. We get 2 steps here, which is nice. Oh, hey, there's a banana here. We didn't see that last time. That's good. Okay, maybe we could have gone out and come back then, but it's fine. This run is going very well, though. We're not, like, super close to hitting rank 8. Maybe I should go via the commissary, but the Nook gives us more options, and it has a key to be claimed. Which we'll immediately use, of course. Guest bedroom for 10 is okay. Laboratory, though, has an opportunity to then draft power here. So we will take laboratory. What are you pointing me towards? Key. Excellent. Right, what are we getting for our research logs? Experiment setup. Continue with experiment. Interesting. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house is certainly tempting. Gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. We don't have a huge number of red rooms. Add a small chest to the entrance hall. I kind of feel like... probably not to mess around with it and tempt... well, each time you eat an apple, maybe. Maybe. The only problem is, well, where can we find apples? There's a classroom. We've already eaten quite a lot of apples this run. I feel like maybe just do immediately. Immediately gain 1 key for every 2 hallways. Okay. Can we draft power? And this will be worth rolling the dice for as well. Okay. Well, passageway is effectively a reroll. I need to remember whether boiler room costs a gem or not. I think it does. So I think that probably wouldn't be a good idea. So I feel... let's take the reroll. Weight room is also a reroll here. Pool's a dead end, so that's not a good idea. Dark room... I think it's weight room. I think it's weight room, and we are all in on... It's weight room, and we're all in on can we draft power from inside the weight room. Shame. Shame. Security, I think, also has ducting, though. Maybe that works. Maybe it would have been better to take the 10 steps. Yeah, we have the ducts here. So we have 2 opportunities for power now. I'm not sure there's any reason to log into that one. Okay. We have... Oh, no, it does require a gem. Shoot. Okay, fine. Well, we can't do anything with that. Big oof. Well, it would have been a little oof anyway, depending on whether there was actually dig spots in the bottom of that, because I don't have enough steps to be able to solve the puzzle and get back out. Let's see if we can get guest bedroom here. Nah, that's locked. Okay. No. Well, we were close. Hello, little hamster. We were close, but we weren't quite close enough. Yes. Like, we've got 1 upgrade. So let's be positive about what we did get out of that one. We got an upgrade. That's fine. Should we do outdoor room this time? See what we pull? Like, if we pull the schoolhouse, which maybe we should have just gone out and done the schoolhouse, because then we have the 4th flame, then we can get underground, and that's in a way, that's a permanent upgrade in and of itself, right? Day 10. Let's take our allowance. Come on. Let's see what we can get on the outside room. So I think it effectively means that we start the day with net something like 7 steps in total. But you never know. If we get something really useful, like tool shed. Although actually, oh, do you know what? Shrine. Make an offer, receive a blessing. It's not a permanent upgrade. It's sort of semi-permanent. What shrine blessings do we know? We've never done 1 coin. We have done 2 for Blessing of the Dancer. Maybe it's worth taking the shrine just to put 1 coin in to... What? What? Is that serious? Is that serious? No shrine in curse mode. Wow. That's hilarious. Alright. Cool. Well, this is going to be a quick run. Then this can be quick. Lol. Oh dear. Clip that. That's unreal. Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. This is the point where I have to like really subtly, embarrassingly admit I don't actually know what is the hotkey to do a clip. Is it like Control X or something? I actually don't know. I don't know. When I make little clips, I tell you what I do when I make little clips, is I actually just take the recording of the full stream, and then I crop the bit of the screen that has my face in, and I crop the bit of the screen that has the game in, and I put one on top of the other, and I then go and render it for mobile. It's incredibly labour intensive. And I'm sure there are much cleverer ways of doing it. We could aim for chess solve. Oh shoot, we're not getting chess solve anytime soon, my friends. No. Right, we'll take parlour. Oh, do you know what? I should have taken hallway actually, because they don't have any keys, and we do actually have 2 gems. Never mind. Right. Den security. I think we take security if it's offered to us this early, because den is really common, so that will come up again later. And given that we have 2 rooms on the left and the right that both go north, I am fairly happy to take a dead-end room here, although it does effectively cost 2 steps to do that. This is going to be a very short day. But that's okay, because Simon is clearly, you know, he's a gentleman that's a touch work shy. So, I'm sure he's fine with a short day. The gems are in the box. The gems are in a box with a false statement. 2 statements are false. All 3 statements are false. Okay, so that one must be false. 2 statements are false. Can only be true if this one is the one that's true, making this one false. Now, the only box that makes reference to where the gems are, right? Now, hang on a second. Wait. We can do this more cleverly. All 3 statements are false is a false statement. Okay, cannot happen. 2 statements are false. Now, if one box is false, this would be false. But given that that one has to be false, that would make at least 2 boxes false. So this one can't be false. This one must be true. Which means this one must be false. The gems are in the box with a false statement. So the gems must be in the box with the only true statement, which is this one. And our 100% box streak continues. We have 4 steps left. What can we do with them? We can immediately give up our key, or just take spare room. Closet, bedroom, chapel. If we take closet, run is over. So, kind of has to be bedroom, right? And we kind of got to hope for food in here. So we haven't worked out what these hands are yet. This must be a very, very late game thing. But they are clearly something. They're hilariously, so obviously something. Oh, shoot. Do you know what? Is there anything in the vault? I mean, given that we have the gems and so few steps, is there anything in the vault which looks remotely like a permanent upgrade? Is there a disc in the vault? I don't know. Once I've claimed all of my riches, we will see. Oh yes, white rook in the vault. No, I guess not without a vault key. Fine. I don't think we're then doing anything else this run. Well, that one was hilariously bad. So, onwards. I mean, in a way, we get a permanent upgrade. Because we get the permanent upgrade of the knowledge that going and drafting Shrine in curse mode is a terrible idea. So, on we go. On we go. Day 11. Larkran, evening all. Never watched any curse mode before. Good evening to you. And welcome to our curse mode run. We're on day 11. It really does feel like, unless you have overtaken your lack of steps, you really can't. Now, do you know what we're going to do, right? Do you know what we're going to do? We are going to do outdoor room drafting until we find classroom. Yeah? Let's do it. Let's just knock them out. We're just going to knock them out super quick. Because the classroom has got the classroom's got the gas tap in it. That is like the worst possible option. Root cellar doesn't have anything, and trading. Okay, we'll do root cellar, but there's no point going into root cellar. Okay, so we'll knock them out pretty quick, but yeah, we'll do the outside rooms because if we get the classroom, then we unlock the ability to go into the elevator, and that in and of itself will be useful for later down the line. We don't want to get to a point where we have overtaken our step encumbrance, and then it's like, shoot, well we can't get underground anyway because we never drafted the classroom. Okay, thinking ahead. After we've done that, I think the strat is you draft the house first, you try and overcome your step deficit, and then you go out to the outside. Possibly via the garage, because that is going to be a lot swifter. Storerooms a reasonable first pick there, given those options. Tilaxuixian just resubscribed. Thank you so much for the resubscription, Tilaxuixian. It's great to see you. Hope you are having a great week. Pantry is basically perfect, given that we just drafted a dead end on that side. And that is also, I think, effectively going to dictate then the direction we're going to go first. I don't like doing the west wing first usually because I don't know whether we want the garage yet most of the time. Well, kitchen's a dead end, so we'll take drawing room because we can also redraft out a drawing room. Because like if we get the car keys, then garage is a no-brainer, right? That's all a little bit of a shame. I guess it's going to be Nook or a redraw. But to be fair, observatory, like we do have 2 exits out of den. Observatory, it gives us that little incremental advantage still. Just little incremental advantage every day, just a little bit. Nursery here would be amazing. Now ironically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whatever we draft here, we don't really have the steps to be able to go into it, unless it gives you food. So let's take the closet because it's a dead end. A gem and a key we can leave for the purposes of, well, we don't have the steps to pick them up. Right, now out of here, we... go on. There's never a food in the chests, which is a shame, but... Now what we absolutely need to find something with steps, and we found steps. Talaxuixian just gifted 5 subs. Thank you very much for the 5 sub gift. That's very generous of you. Here we go. Plus 10 steps. Absolutely perfect. Gotta celebrate the streams you can make it to. And you got Spiper again. Oh, I'm sure Spiper is most appreciative. We got Platinum Caterpillar Dark Waiter as well, and Zephyronicus. Very nice, very nice. That's a good point, actually. I should mention to you all that if you are a Twitch subscriber or a Patreon supporter, we're going to be doing a community hangout like a week on Monday. So go and join the Discord, and the details for that are going to be in there. Now that properly dead ends us, so we can't do that. Corridor is the better option here because we can't lose a key if we don't have a key, and corridor's always left unlocked. Trank007 into the chat. More blueprints today. Yes, more blueprints. Now, I know what you're thinking. Infra. Where's Infra? Infra, it's not on pause. It's not on pause. I'm not saying we're pausing Infra. It's just that I just really fancy playing some blueprints. Someone asked me, I think someone put a comment on one of the YouTube videos last week about my content strategy. Because there was a query about why am I playing Nancy Drew? Why am I playing a somewhat popular game from like 20 years ago when like there are loads of really good modern games that we could be playing, like Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, or you know, sort of other pieces like that. And the truthful answer, to be honest, is it would be wildly it would be wildly dishonest of me to imply that I have any kind of content strategy beyond playing what I feel like playing. And that's partly why episode 1 of Talos Principle 2 is only coming out tomorrow, given that I bought it over a year ago. I bought it in late 2024, and that's just because whenever I've ended up with a gap in the schedule, I've kind of looked at my back catalogue and I've thought, should we play this one? And that's basically it. I think security's a good shout here. Right? Two exits and things. Puts a computer out there. Key card system settings. Change offline mode to unlocked. Confirm. Okay. Let's take the north door first. Well, hallway, again, is the better pick. Not only does it make bunk room technically better, but yeah, it's got more exits and we don't have keys. So, yeah, we'll go with that. And that means this one could be a dead end reasonably happily. Oh, and a 500-bit cheer. Thank you so much, Talaxixian. That is very generous of you. That is very generous. Okay, are we going all out with the laboratory again, or do we want to place the dining room? I think laboratory, right? And we're going ham. We're going ham to try and do laboratory. Because we have the steps to just about make it work. Give me an experiment. Right, what do we have? 3 aquariums. Terrible idea. Aquariums are red rooms and they're every other kind of room as well. Add a small chest or gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house, which will give us 1 key at the moment. Probably that one. Now, it's whenever I draft a shop, whenever you draft a red room, lose steps. No. Whenever you draft an archived floor plan. These are all pretty rough, but I guess we'll go with this one. Go on. I wonder if it's worth logging into the network. Now, I can't remember, actually. Maybe this is like a Blackbridge perk. If I go remote terminal access... Ah, okay, right. I guess that's a Blackbridge perk, then, being able to access computers that you can't see yet. Fine. Do we want to? I do want to make special requests. Place a special order. Give me, please, running shoes, I think. Yeah, running shoes. That'd be nice, thank you. I want to buy running shoes. In general. Now, can we manifest a boiler room? If you don't want to say my full name each time, feel free to call me TL, Ty, or T-Dog, or make up some nickname. I like T-Dog. T-Dog's great. I mean, to be fair, I mean, Talaxivixian, I think is a great username. Absolutely brilliant book series. I am still working my way through Children of Dune at the moment, so I'm just about keeping up with the movies. But yeah. This is pretty terrible because Darkroom is the only one that has ducts in it. So it's gotta be it, right? It's gotta be it. Now, with 4 steps left, we could go, if we draft utility closet back there, it's 1, 2, turn the lights on, 3, 4, we don't have the steps to do it. So if we want boiler room, we're drafting it in the dark. Now we know boiler room costs 1 gem. So, is it that one? Let's manifest, team. Let's manifest. Oh, it's not. And unfortunately, you can't ask for blue rooms from Secret Passage. So what are we asking for instead? Do we ask for a kitchen to buy a couple of pieces of food? Marcus says, you've been watching Infra all the way through, almost got to the end of episode 9. Don't know game, you keep missing highlighted objects. Yeah, that sounds that sounds on brand for sure. Oh shoot. Laundry room, aquarium, locksmith. Wow. Yeah, we can't buy food in any of those. Yeah, aquarium triggers everything individually. So yeah, no, okay. Good to double check that. I thought it would. I thought it would just trigger everything individually. But yeah, that is just the way that opens. Oh, and I've got a little hype chest to open. It's a personal best emote. Oh, that's so adorable. Amazing. Amazing. Remember, outside room. We're doing outside room, try and get the schoolroom. You still don't get hype train emotes. That's because you have them all, right? Okay, pick those up. And off we go. You've done too many of them. So, I hope you guys have all been voting on the Thinky Awards this year, right? The other thing we're going to try and manifest in 2026, and we're going to start working on this early, is we're going to work on being a Thinky Games content creator nominee. I'm going to get t-shirts made. I am not expecting to win any such award, but I do think it would be awesome to be nominated. Now, because I was a little bit ill over December and so on, I was like totally disorganized this year. So I didn't actually hit anyone up on the Discord or anything to try and vote for me this time. But this year, 2026, here we go. We're gonna break into that honourable mention category. Let's take hallway. We've got no keys to lose. So, sledgehammer and metal detector is what we've just found. Drawing room? Drawing room? You need to get to a level 50 to get a new hype train. Wow. Yeah, that's an ask for sure, isn't it? Yeah, I'm really happy to see guest bedroom. Oh, car keys. Okay, with car keys, we are definitely going to go and draft the west wing straight away. Because we don't need power in the garage, right? We do need to try and find a computer terminal, though. Get coined. Ah, there it is. It's in exactly the same spot as last time. Now, the trick here is you do the corner first so that you know whether that side should be a dead end or not. Oh, we don't have the gems! We don't have the gems! We could have literally gone to the drawing room and got a gem, and that's the computer that we need. F. Pantry. We don't have the gems. Okay. We can't take courtyard. We need a gem for garage. Okay? So we can't take that one there. We could draft a dead end here. Closet. Okay. Do you see what the... It looks like a gem and maybe key card? Okay. No, just regular key. Okay, fine. Den is fine because it then gives us an alternate path if we find garage directly to the north of us. Okay, but we really, really need a computer. We really need a computer. I will take passageway here because the garage is only going to cost us 1. And passageway gives us 2 options. Oh, I hope this is not locked. Okay. That was nearly a real problem. Good. So, here's an upgrade disc for us. And 3 keys. We have got 7 attempts to find a computer. Let's Agent of Chaos it with Dark Room. It gives 2 exits. Ah, Archives, Boudoir, Bedroom. Ah, shoot. Boudoir doesn't give me steps. Boudoir just costs me a step as well. Come on. At least Boudoir gives me a gem, which we would need for security, actually. What else have we got? Get coined. Come on. Bedroom is at least effectively a reroll. Corridor costs us a key, but is always unlocked at the top. Let's take corridor. Okay. With kitchen, we can get some bananas and we at least don't starve. Chef salad, 5 steps for every green room in your house. Which is none. So, yeah, 3 bananas is what it's going to be. Okay, this elongates our ability to try and find a computer, but we have no gems, and now we have no keys. Okay. Rage subsiding. Quick hydration break. Shoot. So we can parlour, but with 11 steps, we're then looking at... We can parlour for the gems. Then we got nothing on this edge, so we've got to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We will get to the drawing room. We will have 2 attempts. But we must keep our step use as marginal as possible. The other 2 identical statements have identical wording. This box and the blue box are both empty. This box and the white box are both empty. Well, they don't have identical wording, so that must be false. This box and the blue box are both empty. This box and the white box are both empty. One of those must be true, so in fact both of them must be true, and therefore the gems are in the black box. Shame we're not going to be able to pick up whatever item it is in here. So, next here, here, and then down this way. We're going all the way down to the pantry, yes? All the way down to the pantry. Three, 2. Now, we don't have enough steps to be able to make it outside to the shelter. So we are just looking for something that will give me computers. Do you know what? Nursery will give me steps. And that is just as good right now. Looks like there's a gem over there. I will neglect to go and pick that up. Let's draft this first. Spare room's an option, but would a redraw yield something better, potentially? Laboratory is a dead end, but it has the computer in it. Yes! That is exactly what we're after. What are we upgrading? Guest bedroom. I like it. Okay. So, what do we get? We get the guest bedroom. you have the hidden effect of a random bedroom in your draft pool. So you lose the +10, which is a shame. We have the quest bedroom, which still gives you the 10. And if you enter the antechamber, it adds 2 to your allowance. And that has been adding a lot to our allowance over the years that we've been playing the main game. Or Geist bedroom. If you have Tomb on the estate today, gain an additional 4 dice. Wow. That's really interesting. Okay. So, chat, this is your opportunity, because you never get to tell me which upgrades I should take when we're playing the base game. I think the last one was really marginal, but here we go. I'm going to put the fate of the run in your hands. You may pick whichever upgrade you like. Whichever one, let's say, in the next 60 seconds, whichever one gets the most votes between both chats gets picked. We got 1 vote for Quest, another vote for Quest. Alien Rider says, I think Curse Mode really needs the steps. Devoraj says, you won't be reaching the antechamber much in Curse Mode. True. Marcus votes for Geist bedroom. Devoraj says Geist. Ooh, it's pretty close. Alien Writer hasn't actually made a vote yet. If you get into the antechamber, you're pretty much done with the mode, aren't you? But at the same time, steps are huge. So I just went with that one anyway. Guest room just seems bad all round. Alien Rider says Quest. Okay, Quest wins it. Quest wins it. So it is a little bit, maybe, a touch of a redundant upgrade, because as you say, we're not going to get into the antechamber terribly frequently. Of course, we will to be able to get the basement key, which we kind of need, kind of not really, but like you sort of do. Oh, we're actually basically out of steps here, aren't we? So, can we make it to the outdoor area? Can we draft schoolroom? Is there enough steps for us to be able to do that? I don't think so. I think we're going to run out of steps before we get there. But we're certainly going to run out of steps before we step... Oh no, we've already drafted the outdoor room. Of course we have. Of course we've already drafted the outdoor room. Okay, let's just call it a day then. So yes, maybe we'll get a little bit of allowance. Maybe we'll get a little bit of marginal benefit from it. But otherwise, it stays as +10 steps for now. It's Mount Holly Cozy Cottage. We've managed to hit 2 upgrade discs though, which is great. That's really good progress. So we got car and we've got office. We know that 2 Mechanarium and Ladyship's Chamber still have upgrade discs, as well as I'm sure there are plenty of others. Grab you. It might, you know, actually make more sense to... Because I don't think any of the outdoor rooms require gems, do they? Maybe we should just turn around straight away, save half a step. Yeah, well, root cellar, I think, is the best option out of those. Now, obviously, we start with the 2 diamonds already, so that wouldn't actually help anyway, but... You just arrived. What's the first upgrade? The first upgrade we got was an upgrade to the bunk room. a really lame upgrade. If we have exactly 2 corridors when we draft the bunk room, we will get we will double the number of keys we're currently carrying. Okay, what's our aim? I think we still got to try and get a powered laboratory, right? I'm happy to take an early quest bedroom, though, to give us a little bit of steps, right, to start us off with. Oh, courtyard is a pretty nice pull there. Courtyard's pretty nice. Is it going to give us a shovel as well? Usually, often there's a shovel just sticking out the ground. Looks like no this time, unfortunately. Like, yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Right, we'll take the corner first. Pantry is so far one of my absolute favourite rooms to pull in curse mode, frankly. It's been, like, so good. We can secret passage green because we won't have any gems and one of the rooms has to bypass the cost. So we will get a green room kind of for free because we don't have any gems to lose and we don't have any gems to pay the cost, but we don't get to pick what it is the downside. Oh shoot, so it could have been aquarium. That's a really good point. Yeah. Oh, but this is going to put gems into our courtyard for us. That's quite nice. And once again, if we do happen upon the archives, I don't think there's anything in that filing cabinet for us, though, to be honest. I think it's just a clue for something. Do you know what? I also kind of don't hate taking nursery here, which might sound a little bit weird, but we've got that can be put as a dead end, and we're going to want to backtrack to courtyard anyway to collect the gem from there. So using the gem in here, like we've already spread a gem into courtyard in any case, and nursery is such a good pull to make the bedrooms better. And it gives us our gem back. That's pretty nice. Okay, so from here, like, yeah, kitchen. Kitchen is pretty attractive there. Drawing room. No, do you know what? Bedroom, because we can enter it for free and we net 5 steps. Real shame we don't have the means to open that locked trunk. But, you know, we kind of got that one for free, so that's okay. We do have to be a little bit careful because we now only have 1 exit. Wait a minute. Was that literally just hidden behind the tree? Did you guys see that? I certainly didn't see it when we were looking this way. Having a shovel with root cellar in here, though, is absolutely goated. This is going to be a good run. This is going to be a good run. As long as we don't end up totally dead-ending ourselves, which might happen in about 2 seconds' time. Yeah, always pretty good. I'm pretty happy to take... Oh, wait a minute. Chat, it's gonna trigger. We have exactly 2 hallways. Let's double up them keys. Is that a terrible idea though? Because if we dead end ourselves here, we're going to be like super sad. Oh, do you know what? Right, bunk room might turn up again later. Right, don't worry about it. It's better to have 2 exits available to us, as well as marginal. You've gotta rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Yeah, I gotta remember to stop clicking on that one, because that one sucks. Greenhouse. It's a shame because we've not seen pump room yet. Greenhouse doesn't have any water in it. Pretty sure. I mean, it costs a gem, but then it's going to cost a gem, but then we won't have any gems to lose. Or do we just take Nook? Maybe we just take Nook. Like, maybe that's a mistake. It's kind of got to be weight room, doesn't it? It doesn't have to be. We could do spare room. Oh no. And a keycard door. Oh no, oh no. Oh. Great Hall is gonna take our last key, and then we're gonna be stuck not being able to open any doors. So I think we have to take Chapel here. Oh, that's so rough. That's so rough. Come on, give me a turnip. Mate, what ain't my face red not taking that bunk room when I had the chance. Terrace is a pretty reasonable pick there, given that I don't have any gems to lose, and it might have dig spots. Yeah, I can see at least one dig spot on there. Come on, give me a turnip. If I'd done the bunk room, I would have been better off. I probably would have been. That is true. Wow, wow. This is like the closest I've ever been to this statue. Like, there's no way to get over to this statue. Not that I've found, anyway. But, yeah, I think this is actually the closest. This might be the closest you can possibly get to it. I don't know. Okay. We at least have some steps now. Rotunda can't work. Billiard room is acceptable. Go on, give us something nice. Give us something nice. We get an 8. We get a 5 times a 4. 3 times 4 divided by 2 is 6. 12 minus 9 is 3 times 10 is 30 minus 15 is 15. Oh no, divided by 15 would be 2. Ah! Right, 5 times 4, 20. 6. Divided by 15, 2. Open a room with many doors. You just finished A. Oh shoot, we got... Hang on. Yeah, this is the only exit we have, so... Silver Key is the one we have. Oh, you just finished an old series of mine. That's awesome. Which one? boiler room. Yeah, boiler room's got dig spots, and if we put the boiler room there, we've got like 2 exits. We would still need a gem for laboratory. So we don't want laboratory straight away. But it means that we can go and we can power this up and do bits and bobs, right? We can get this room, we can get the room solved, you know? Oh, shame to not get any steps there. Right. So we can turn this one on. We bring you over here. Now, you need to move, is it, to get this going? I'm trying to remember exactly how this is all put together here. Right. So that's that, but not that. And we also need to cool the lift down for sure. Okay. Now, you are definitely going to get your hands trapped in that if you're not careful. Do you need to get that one stopped at the correct time, is it? I don't think I ever had to particularly time that one. But... okay, because we also have... oh no, wait, yeah, the one that's up there is only going to work after we've powered these 2 on. Oh, so maybe this thing only serves as a way to block you here. Because we haven't worked out what these are even doing, particularly. Now, if we move this one here... yeah, that's not on, so that's not going to do anything. Ah, shoot. So, we can get that powered, which is irrelevant to us. That brings that door open. We can power up the main thing. We can bring that across. You can run this. Maybe I just got really, really lucky with the timing the first time I did this. Or maybe this is a difference between curse mode and the base game. I'm not even really sure. Oh, there we go. That's probably the best opportunity I've had. Ah, okay, right. So it might literally just be a timing thing. You just got to get the timing the right way around. Right, so then we can bring this down. Good. Go up here. Hey, Space Emotion in the chat. Ah, you didn't see I was streaming. Well, you're here now. And that's the important thing. Of course, it'll be up on YouTube and on the VODs. As ever. As ever. Okay, that's powering that. Before it powers that... Yes, we need that open. And then we can bring this down. Now we don't need that anymore. We take... Is it... Yes, it's that way. Yes, we get the bridge extended. We get that powered up there. We move this one up here. And that's the puzzle solved. And this is remembered between days. So we don't have to go and do this again, which is super duper handy. Everything's powered up and ready now. So we need a gem. There is a larger gap in the conveyor, is there? There was no supporter ping on the Discord. Oh, shoot. That's on me. Yeah, that's on me. I always ping the Go Live channel, don't I? I totally forgot to make a Go Live notification today. Yeah, right. Shoot. I was wondering why we only had a couple of people for the for the first like 20 or 30 minutes. Yeah, I was like, oh shoot, everyone's really busy today. It's like the 8th of January though, and I was like, well, I suppose it is like 2 days after Gregorian Christmas. No, it's 1 day after Gregorian Christmas, so, you know, maybe I've just got a lot of people on Gregorian calendar or something. Okay. Is it better to try and power up to try and find a room that is powered, or to try and find a gem? Is it better to go for a room that isn't powered? I think maybe the first one we draft, it would be better to go for something that isn't powered. Oh, well, that's locked anyway. Oh, whatever. Okay, right, here we go. You ready? Oh. No gem costs for green rooms. No gem costs for green rooms. We take Cloister? Yeah? Yeah. Have to, right? It would have been even better in the other door. But look at all these dig spots we're going to get. Okay, a nail. Another nail. Oh, of course, we get an allowance token from this one. That's nice. And a coin. Oof. No food. No keys, no gems. Just disappointment. Okay, boudoir has a gem in it. Yeah. We still need a key. Parlour obviously has 3 gems, but boudoir has a gem, and it's going to give us steps because of nursery. And it points in the correct direction. So I think boudoir is the one that wins overall there. Right? If we get a key, we go back to the power room. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, ooh. This is genuinely a bit of a hard decision. We're 2 ranks away from dining room triggering. Greenhouse is going to have dig spots in it, though. Oh, greenhouse does cost us a gem, though. Because it's green, it will still cost us a gem. So probably not. Walk-in closet is very likely to have a gem in it, even though it costs a gem, though. I don't know, though. Maybe dining room? I really need keys. Walk-in closet. Walk-in closet. It's so likely to have a key. One of the 4 items will be a key. Let's manifest this. It's a key. Right there. And a gem. And a vault key. 304. And car keys. Slightly less relevant. But okay. Right. We wanted a key. We manifested 3 keys. So that is pretty great. With that... do we want to draft that one? No, because if we draft a corridor or a green room, we lose the things we need to be able to try and get powered up laboratory. Here it goes, right? Powered up laboratory. Let's make it happen, chat. We're going to make it happen. No, wrong way, wrong one. Right. Okay. No, Dvorish, we picked up the garage upgrade disc. Yes. Yes, we picked up the garage upgrade disc. Yeah, the 2 we got are the garage and the office so far. Okay, here we go. Laboratory. Actually, we do have the archive key, don't we? We've got the filing cabinet key. I mean, archives gives us the most number of rerolls. So I think we just go for it. Oh, it's going to cost us a gem, though. We're going to lose our gem. Oh, well, we can't afford passageway anyway. So we kind of got to go for it regardless. So, the filing cabinet key, I know it opens this one down here. Oh, shoot, there's an upgrade disc in this one as well. Ah. I don't think it opens any of the other stuff. Ah, shoot, we've got an upgrade disc. Ah, 4 steps, though. We can't get to a computer from there. Unless we draft a room with a computer in it. Right, it's got to be something archived, but it's not powered, whatever it is. Fine. We don't have any keys. This one here. Okay. Last chance, archives. Last chance. So brutal. So brutal. The archive floor plan doesn't have power. But it might have a gem and or a key and or a computer. Ah, that sucks. Ah, maybe we should have taken dark room there. Oh. So close. So close. We'll get it, though. We'll get it. It's just a question of time, right? So that's locked. All of those are obviously locked because we don't have foyer, and this one was locked, so I think we're calling it a day. Right there. The cabinet stays open. Oh, that's good to know, isn't it? Yes, you're right, because I think patio starts to have a gem on it instead of the key, doesn't it? Or at least it does in the main game, anyway. Okay, I think we're calling it a day there. Call it. I think we've got time for one more day. Before we wrap up the stream. Well, depending on what we draft, right? This was Garden Villa. I tell you what, Terrace really came in clutch there with Cloister. Yeah. In the main game, we actually axed Cloister. And you know what? I don't regret that. Cloister was a pretty good axing. We also axed Courtyard, which is maybe a little bit more questionable, but it has served us reasonably well, just on the basis that because we took the Courtyard upgrade that gave us 2 gems rather than 1, it means that Courtyard is always a net +2, and so it kind of makes Courtyard an auto pick at all times. The other one, Passageway, axing Passageway, very questionable. I'd much rather have Attic, to be honest. Shelter. It has a computer, and it has a... Do you know what? Shelter has a computer in it. If we find archives, that is an easy insta-pick, and we will run straight back and go to Shelter. I don't think it's worth 2 steps to go into Shelter to get the gem to come out. That might be a really controversial opinion. But I think we're just going to not worry about that one particular gem. Parlour is always nice to see. We could... Let's take this one here. What do we get here? Oh, well, we get a computer right there, don't we? Although, having said that, maybe, yeah, security is probably better to pick here, because Den is fairly common. Blah. Yeah, go on, security. And then this one can be a dead end. This one could be closet. Run experiment. We can't run experiment because we don't have Blackbridge. We can only access... We can only access computers that we've not seen. Once we get that unlocked. Once we power the laboratory. A die and a metal detector. Happy enough with those. Do we want more gems or do we want security? Let's take the gems. Gems makes the most sense. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box. Gems are in both the blue box and the black box, so that's false. Gems are in both the black box and the white box, so that's false. So this one must be true. So they're not in the white box or the blue box. So if that's true, they must be in here. Unless I've just like misread that and messed that up massively. That one was quite a reasonable puzzle there. Den here is pretty great. So let's take that one. We are very swiftly running out of steps now. And not having access to the schoolroom on the outside still. Spread that in each room. We don't really have the ability to make best use of that. But then again, we do have a north exit from Den already, but I think Nook is probably just the better pick, to be honest. We don't have a shovel. Ooh. Let's take this one first. Pantry's got food. We'll take pantry first. Commissary can come later. So let's open this up. 2 more dice. Oh, that's nice. That is. Okay, now we really would take commissary or kitchen or whatever, right? Nah, drawing room. Like, again, maybe that's a mistake if courtyard had a shovel in it. Commissary now is a pretty nice pick, and we should be able to get running shoes, which may be just... Oh, a sleep mask or running shoes. So we'll take running shoes, and I guess we'll take... the odds on us putting together burning glass here are really thin, so we'll just take the running shoes for now. Okay, so garage gets us keys, but more critically, it just avoids us taking all sorts of emotional damage here. On the other hand, though, chapel is the only way that we don't effectively end the run immediately. I think we redraw these because those all suck. Yeah, observatory's good. Observatory's good here. Little bit of incremental value. What do we get? We get a diamond, and we get a pair of chests added to the entrance hall. Thank you very much for the well wishes, Spiper. And you are right for space emotion. Dice is nice. Okay, continue. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, we're out. We're out. No keys. And we have a metal detector, right? So, if there were keys, we would have known. And running shoes ain't even gonna help us here. So, that's that. Right, we're calling it a day. I think we've got time for one more run. One more run. One more run. Come on, give us the classroom in the outside room this time. Once we get the classroom in the outside room, we do not need to do the outside room draft anymore. Right? We just want a little bit. We just want a little bit of incremental value by opening up the elevator to take us downstairs. And that would be kind of handy. It would be a little handy. Tomb Shrine Trading Post. I mean, I guess Tomb... But the odds on us being able to put together a burning glass are super duper slim. If we can, amazing. But I don't know. We'll just have to see. Yeah. Happy to start out with a quest bedroom though. Right, that gets us a nice start to our draft. Pantry, but it's pointing the wrong way, is a little bit difficult, but it's better than the alternative. And here, food for sale in the kitchen. I think I'd rather get out to the corner with the corridor, though. Probably. So I think we take the money and the food. Is the better way to start. And from there, observatory just gets us moving in the right direction nice and quick. And we shouldn't have eaten that apple, but apples are extra delicious today. Continuing north then. Commissary, we are maybe lacking the funds just yet. So I think we spare bedroom. And courtyard. This costs both of our gems, but Jasper123 in the chat. We're doing well, we're doing well. We just picked up a shovel. This run is kind of vibing. This one's kind of vibing. Like, maybe we're going to get something out of this run. Maybe we won't, because we've got a locked door behind us. Okay, we don't have a locked door here, though. And a gem and a den right here is a pretty good pickup. So reasonably happy to see that. Do we take the south path first? Closet, bedroom, storeroom. Storeroom's quite a good pick as well. Gets us a gem, gets us a key. Reasonably happy with that. Then probably security. The only thing we would particularly want to do in security would be to obviously change the keycard system so that it is unlocked when offline. Good. Might not want to use that key there. So these are all dead ends. Do we want parlour or kitchen? Is really the discussion. Kitchen gives us food, parlour gives us gems. If we take kitchen, we end up with 0 gems, though. On the other hand, kitchen, we could add... if it's eggs and bacon, to add morning room, but morning room costs gems to draft, so I think parlour is probably the better pick. I think parlour's probably the better pick. Okay. The white box is false, the blue box is false, the gems are in a box with a false statement. Okay, this one will need a little bit of thinking about, right? If the blue box is false, the gems are in a box with a true statement. The gems cannot be in the blue box. Okay? The gems cannot be in the blue box. Because if the blue box is true, then the gems aren't in there, because it's not a false statement. If the blue box is false, then the gems aren't in there, because it's not a true statement. So the gems are not in the blue box. That means, for the gems to be in a box... Right. If the gems are in... Oh man, this one's actually a bit tricky, isn't it? The white box is false, the blue box is false. If the blue box is true, then that is false, and that is true, making that the only false statement, which means that we have non-redundancy there. Right? If that's true, that's false, that's true. If this is false, then the gems are in a box with a true statement. If that's false, that's true. And if that's true, that's false. Which makes that the only box with a true statement. So either way around, the gems have to be in the white box. There we go. Alright. So, up we go here. 8 steps remain. laboratory, there is a chance. Or on the other hand, we take the pool and hope that we draft. Like, sauna would be amazing, right? There's 20 extra steps in the sauna, isn't it? And the other option would be, of course, pump room. But I think laboratory, though, to be honest. Partly because, to be honest, I'm running out of time. Oh, shit. Oh, well, there we go. Partly because I'm running out of time for today's stream. Oh, well, there we go. I've run out of time. I've run out of time for today's stream. I've only got 7 steps left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't actually get back here. So that's actually that. We're going to be calling it a day there anyway. That's so funny. That's so funny. Okay. Well, my friends, that's going to be us calling it a day in day 15 of Curse Mode. This has been episode 2 of Blueprince Curse Mode. If you're watching on YouTube in the future, thank you very much for watching this episode of Blueprince. Do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Consider supporting the channel on the Patreon if you'd like to get these episodes. Oh, well, no, actually, these are streams, so you don't actually get these episodes a week early. Sorry, yeah. But, you know, other episodes you get up to a week early with the Patreon. But yeah, no, do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I will see you next time. Bye, YouTube. Have a great week.